Hello, friends. It is time to maybe finish Sacred Stones Reforged. Oh, sorry, wrong window. There we go. All right. We are on floor 5 of the Logdale Ruins. I believe there are 10 floors. And we will be aiming to finish today. But possible we'll have to do like maybe one more stream. But the goal is to finish today. Damn, it's so sad that there are enemies that Neimi doesn't kill now with the storm bow. Fortunately, I think Erica can just take care of all of them. Hey, Gabarizu, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, okay, yeah, it's good. I accidentally pulled my microphone wire out, and I was curious if it was going to make me reset it in Streamlabs, but it didn't. Good for you, Streamlabs. You're being very smart today. Alright, I think Erica, Tana, and a healer should be good for the top half here. Ooh, you're playing Cerulean Crescent. I need to play Cerulean Crescent. I have heard exclusively good things about it. But I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. There's a few ROM hacks I really need to play. Oh, I should have sent Colm on the right with Neimi, but I think it's probably fine. Hey, Stat. Good to see ya. What is this community leaderboard business that YouTube has added? I feel like this wasn't here before. There are so many ROM hacks, but I still feel like it's like, Oh, I see we have the poison shooters here. Hey, Marms. Yeah, there's so many ROM hacks, and I feel like it's a part of Fire Emblem that I have not given its due attention. So I'd really like to play more of them. Bye. Infinite use bolting is a hell of a drug. Do I think this hack is better than Project Jade? I'm not familiar with Project Jade. Is that another FE8 rebalance? I have a Draco shield. I should use that. How did Stack go to number 3? I don't know. This community thing is new. I had to click on it when I saw you got the little crown. I was like, what's that all about? I'll have to, like, look up to see if YouTube made, like, an announcement about this or something. None of you guys have sword reavers, right? No, this is a very axe-heavy map. It's a good one for Erica. This guy's basically can't touch her. Apparently it lets you play both routes in one playthrough. Is this the hack mecha played with the lunatic difficulty? Yeah, I might have to try that one. There's so many FE8 rebalances. There's another one I want to play. I guess this is less of a rebalance because these are pretty considerable changes, but there's a hack that remade all of the FE8 maps, but it made them all tiny. And I think you get like 4 units to deploy per map because all the maps are really tiny, and I want to try that. That sounds amusing to me. FEH8? Maybe. Oh no, Moulder got poisoned. I didn't mean it, Moulder. Itty bitty map sounds really funny. That's what I think too. I'm like, that's such a clever idea for a hack. Not gonna lie, this ooze is no joke. It's kind of beefy. Oh, he's got low defense though. It's just that his res is 8 million. What about you guys? What do you have? 43. Oh, you have a devil axe. Yikes. Alright, 33, 43. Defensive 18, so she can't take a hit from both. But we can make things safer by killing the spider. Can also see if the ooze will move. I'm not sure if he will. These oozes are messed up, man. Oh, I put him in front of a poison thing again. I'm so sorry, Moulder. He must think I hate him. I'm not being very kind to the old man. Okay, so his attack is 43. And his AS is 12, so he can't kill Amelia. So we can have Neimi take this guy out with Amelia's help, and then Amelia cannot die to the Devil Axe man on enemy phase, which is what my concern was. Okay, then we can kill this guy with Colm next turn. And then open that chest. Yeah, we're cooking. We're good. I feel like Devil Axe enemies are always like just scary enough that you have to worry about, but then like most of the time they just miss and do nothing. What's your hit? 103. Yours is 119, so you'll have like 16 lower than this guy. This guy's got 10, so yes, I do not need to be worried about the Horse Slayer. Hey Hamlo, happy early birthday. When Colm crits. Sadly, our Neimi is finally not one-shotting everything with the Storm Bow. Who knew that a 3-might bow would have trouble with the latest game enemies? More bolting. Everyone was poisoned. True. In like 800 turns, I will have to use one vulnerary on them. Apparently, I really didn't have to worry about the halberd guy because he doesn't move. these guys move, though. So Erica might just end the map. Which would be fine. He's got a longbow? Cringe. Who does that? You've played this so many times in Sacred Trilogy that you forget if this guy's vanilla. I don't know, but he's got a white gem. I should try to teleport Colm across the map for that final chest. I might run Erica down for it if she doesn't finish the map this turn. Hi, Zen. Here, we can run Erica down for that last chest. I'm surprised these guys don't... Ah! Ghost! Scared lizard it is. Ah! Ah! What is this purple crown EXP thing? I truly have no idea. It just kind of showed up this stream. I don't know if it's a new feature on YouTube or an old feature that they made the default. But it seems to be based on how many... I don't know, it seems to be partially based on how many messages you send and partially based on some other factor. Oh, Berserk, okay. That's actually kind of nice. I'm glad I didn't miss that. It's giving me vibes of a certain other site. Look, if YouTube wants to add the few features from Twitch that I want, that would be nice. Mainly, I want them to add, like, better clipping. Because here's the problem with YouTube clipping, and this is why I, like, don't make any clips. You can make a clip on YouTube, but there's no, like, designated clips section like there is on Twitch. So you just have to, like, link it to people. I guess because they want you to use, the thing. The shorts. But, like, you can't easily turn a clip into a short because shorts have to be cell phone sized, so it's really annoying. Okay, so we have a bunch of spiders. I think Erica can pretty easily take the middle. Neimi and Colm should be fine on the right. And then let me see, do the new dudes have good stats at all? +1 damage every 2 tiles moved. Cool. Meh. I like that this map makes you use more than, like, one unit. I think that's cool. It's probably fine. Yeah, nice. Is creature campaign different? Hi, Doi Wario. Creature campaign is like a little different. I know that Strudel Muffin changed the last map of the ruins and the tower significantly, but that they are mostly the same otherwise, barring a few changes like the ooze enemies are new. But it's the last map of each dungeon that got significant changes. Nice. Erica is a confirmed hater of spiders, I guess. I get it. Spiders freak me out a bit, too. I think spiders are really cool to look at, though. But a big spider touching me would scare me a little bit. Okay, so she can kill that guy. Can you kill this guy? Yup. Nice. Amelia really gets to shine over these, against these skeletons, because she can actually one-round them. With the Stormbow, even. If we weren't on the pillar, they'd have a whole 12% chance to hit. True! But we are on the pillar, because we gotta keep Erica safe from these spiders. Is it really only 12? How much avoid do pillars give? I thought they gave like 15. I'll check in a sec. Oh, they give 20. Okay, so they have like 26 to hit her. Oh nice, we have our ability procced, so this guy will die. It's like actually fine if she gets hit, but let's have her not get hit instead. Oh, Erica's so good. Guy's got shadow shot, 13 might. Okay, I wonder if we can do like one of these. You're at the point in your engage replay where you can start inheriting cool skills onto people. That's good. That's a very fun part of engage, I think. What is your favorite skill to inherit, though, Wario? Erica got hit. Kanto is cool. Kanto is cool. I do love me some Kanto. Oh, you're supposed to dodge that, Tana. Come on. Get with the program. I'm trying to think, what are some of my favorite skills in Engage? I've become pretty fond of Braver Gentility is a good one. I like, what is it called? Charge? The one where you do more damage if you move more time. Momentum. I like Momentum a lot. Draconic Hex I find quite enjoyable as well. Hello, Blind Coco. Hey, Bolt from the Blue. I also like how Momentum interacts with with Leaf's Engage attack. I think Leaf's Engage attack is a little underrated sometimes because you really can just, like, Momentum bonk someone with it. Dual Assist is certainly a fun ability. I'm not as, like, when the game came out, I thought that skill was crazy. Now I think it's just, like, pretty good, but it's still really fun. These guys do like an actual amount of damage. This spider doesn't seem to move. Chloe and Anna's magic have been struggling. Man, that's surprising for Chloe, or for Anna. She's got like a pretty good growth. Like, isn't it like 50, 60%? Or even higher? I know she has a good magic growth. I don't remember what constitutes a good magic growth in Engage, though. Oh my god, can we stop with the reinforcements up here? Give me a break. I'm gonna send Erica to give a hand over here. Goodbye, monster. We will not be needing that door key. You made her into a warrior to hopefully boost up her strength before she turns into a sniper so she can shoot people across the map with either a physical bow or the radiant bow. That's fun. Diamant's speed growth has to be pitied. The thing with Diamant, though, at least he's got that big build stat, so he doesn't lose speed to, like, the heavy axes. If you want him to chuck a tomahawk or something. I do. I got a nice Tana statue and they keep re-statuifying her. Which I feel like is a little rude. I don't know why they feel like they gotta keep doing it. Panette is so absurdly strong. That's true. Panette's a very fun unit to use just because she's got that massive strength stat. Plus her personal is rather good as well, which is cool in a game where I feel like the personals can sometimes be a little unexciting. Like, some of the personals feel like not that big of a deal to me, but Panette's always feels quite good. Yo, he crit the wall. And he gets to go invisible? Oh my god, that's too funny. I didn't know that could happen from killing the wall. Etier has the person of all time. That's true. The funny thing, though, is that, like, I don't inherently mind giving units, like, flavorful personal skills that may not be, like, super good or whatever. But, like, it feels like the units that got the good personal skills are really often the units that are also just good. Like, Kagetsu's personal skill is just good. Panette's personal skill is just good. Pangereo's personal skill is just good. But God forbid we get a useful personal skill on Etier. 37 attack. Yeah, you can't kill Colm. Or like, what is Jade's personal again? What does she get? +2 res if, like, she waits, if she uses the wait command, which is like big whatever energy, you know? Like, who cares? That's true. It wouldn't feel as bad if her, like... I mean, her res is, like, fine in other classes, right? I think. Maybe. I think it's just in her base class, because Armor Knight has poor res by its nature. Yeah, they could have made the number higher than +2, and that would feel a bit better. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, our statue has recovered. This one's kind of weird. Alright, so we have 3 groups. I think the top one is the most liable for Colm to just kind of cook it on its own. Yeah, let's try this. Let's also make a state, because if we mess up, I don't want to play all 7 floors of the ruins again. Hello, Ignat. Hey, Falconator. Oh, thank you for the kind words, Falconator. Glad you've been enjoying it. I'm hoping to get a new video out in the next week or so. It's been a little busy this month since we moved. We actually only got internet back a couple days ago, which is nice. I was worried I was going to have to cancel stream this week, which I didn't want to because I feel like I've been canceling too much. But hopefully we can kind of get back on schedule now that we are moved and have internet again. Which it turns out are important things for making YouTube videos. You made Yunaka into a mage knight. I know, like, one, like, kind of cool thing about engage units is they really can just, like, well, I guess cool or not cool depending on how you feel about this. They really can kind of do whatever. Like, I remember watching Queenly Art's video on the male sage only run of Engage. And I was surprised at, like, how many units were, like, kind of okay at being a mage. Like, you would think more of them would struggle than actually do. Good job, Neimi. Colm is so funny in this hack. They just can't do anything to him. Yay, Tana! Ooh, Tana! You gotta get better level ups than that girl. You're making me look bad from when I say you're a little bit underrated. Slightly. My poor weak Ephraim. Yeah, Ephraim has not been deployed much because, well, as many of you know, I am a bit of an Ephraim hater. No levels for Ephraim. In fact, I shouldn't have even deployed him. I probably wouldn't have had I realized. But the deployment number increased this map, so I didn't even realize I had brought him. You can reach her. Do you have a longbow? Oh yeah, you do. That's fine. She can take one longbow shot. Doing even one of the DLC maps puts you so far ahead of the stat curve. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I have thought of as a solution for that is if you have, like, a pretty good idea of what units you want to use, you can just, like, complete the DLC maps with units you aren't planning on using. And then it's kind of okay. But, like, it's annoying that you have to do that to get the rings. Without, like, majorly over-leveling a unit. At least the Fell Xenologue does not have that problem, but it traded that problem to instead have a bunch of different problems. I don't just have like a physic. I don't really want to use a Latona. That feels excessive. There's a lot of reinforcements. And I do not appreciate them. I do appreciate the music on this map, though. I like the drum beat going on in the background. Wait, I just don't have any healing staff on him besides Latona. What was I cooking with this inventory management? That's better. That's true, at least they're not ambush spawns. Having a lot of fun with those on your lunatic run in Awakening. Yeah, Awakening does love the ambush spawns. I've actually been playing a lot of Awakening Lunatic lately. So I've been coming up with ways to manage the ambush spawns. Usually they just involve beating the map so fast that you don't have to actually fight the ambush spawns. But not everybody likes to chain a bunch of rescues together, so... Oh my god, chill, Logdow. Yeah, I finished the streamed run. Off stream, I've been working on an efficiency run that I'm currently on chapter 17 of. So that's been fun. But I want to also work on... I've been thinking about making... I feel like Awakening Lunatic is a difficulty a lot of people struggle with, especially the early game. So I've been thinking about trying to come up with some, like, very reliable early game strats so I can kind of make, like, a early game Awakening survival guide. So I've been working on that as well. Okay, but Shadow Shot on the reinforcements is crazy. Hey, Ephraim finally got 1 level. It only took until the post-game. You're fine. 42. Yeah, this is fine. If nobody got me, I know Neimi got me. Hey Relaz, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Good to see ya. Just finished up some jam play testing. Ooh, exciting! I'm so excited to play everybody's hacks in June. I've been loving seeing everybody posting their progress in the Discord. Oh nice, she has her skill available. Which I think means she can clear this room for free. Yep. Hi, Nameless Drifter. Currently entering the endgame of FE7 reverse recruitment. So, let me think. FE7 reverse recruitment. So, you get, what, Athos and Renault are your first two? That's a funny pair of characters to get at the beginning of a game. Two magic Renault was surely something. So how does Athos play out in reverse recruitment? Like, does he have insane growths but his bases are dog shit? I forget how reverse recruitment works. Or does he have like insane bases but his growths are dog shit? His bases are low. He has 3 magic types and good growths. Okay, that makes sense. Do we have a proc? Yeah, we do. She's so good. Alright, what are y'all's deals? Demon Surge, Demon Surge, Demon Surge, and you've got Stone. Okay. Key. Go grab that chest. Because I don't want to send Erica to go do it, but I do want to open that chest. Corellin FE6 starts off with basically no stats. That's true. I do know that one, because it's because his growths are, like, stupid. His base are low as 3 guys. Oh, that's an interesting thing about FE7 that I didn't consider. Even though Athos's growths are good, you still have to, like, wait for the stupid plot-based promotion. Heath as Hector is pretty nice, though. Heath's got some good stats. These guys can do 20 each, and E can do 17, so she can take a hit from all of them and live. So we'll just put her right here. Eat up a bomb. How'd the move go? The move went well. We've got a little bit more to clean up at the old place, so we're going to go back tomorrow and do that. Because technically our lease isn't up at the old place until the end of the month. But, yeah, after that we're done, and then we're, you know, happily moved to our new place, which is much closer to my office, so my commute goes from, like, 60 to 90 minutes, depending on the traffic, to, like, 8 minutes, which is pretty nice. Basically like getting like 2.5 hours out back per day. Heath is usually good, not in this playthrough though. Somehow everything but his speed and HP is worse than a level 1 untrained Veda. That's unfortunate. I mean, at least Veda, like, I feel like Veda's bases are actually pretty good, right? Like, except her, I mean, her speed, you'd like a little more speed, but like, I feel like most of her stats are pretty good. If we could stop having to deal with these eyeballs, that would be great. Be gone, eyeballs. You are not wanted here. Ooh, a blue gem. The Magvellian economy is going to be in shambles once, Erica gets back from the ruins with like $8 million in gems. Magvel's about to experience hyperinflation, the likes of which has never been seen before. Kill the boss next turn, and then the ooze will be easy enough. I could have had her run in, but like I was like, the boss was just gonna 3-range her with stone anyway, and the boss will probably miss, but it's not like Erica's gonna counterattack, so like it's not even any faster really. Black gem. Ooh, that looks a little funky. Ooh, we get Vaulter now. Alright, let's see the map. I think we're gonna appreciate our flyers on this map. I think so. Flyers and Boltix look like they're gonna be helpful. I'm gonna bring Saleh for a second bolting. Is that slime thing even paying attention? Look, it's very hard being a slime, okay? You have limited, I don't even know if they have eyeballs. They have limited depth perception. It's hard out there for a young slime. Her res is 24, so she probably matches up pretty well against these guys, but they do still do a lot of damage. is a 41 and he does 17, so this one will do 17, this one will do 16, which should not kill her. Let me just check if there's any siege tomes in it. Nah, looks like we're okay to throw the harpoon. Oh, sorry, that's Moulder. We were looking for bolting number 2, aka Saleh. Good job, Amelia. Oh, you're killing me on the level ups today, Tana. Wow, these guys are beefy as hell. Bonk. Man, GBA Fire Emblem really loved doing, like, water map with floating platforms, huh? I forgot they had one in this game, because it's in the ruins, but it sure is here. And narrow corridors. True. Fortunately, the power of the Siege Tome is unmatched. The last map is like 6 Necro Dragons. Yeah, I know that's what it usually is, but I believe the last map is the only one that's been, like, considerably changed. So I don't know if it's going to look like that in this hack. But I do know that's what it usually is. It's just a bunch of Necro Dragons. You got 2 range? Nope. Good. 41 damage. Yeah, so we can brave bow this guy down. Yeah, the Necro Dragons were, not to be trifled with in the original, for sure. Well, I guess the ones in, like, Final aren't that bad, but I remember, like Morva is one... Oh, God, sorry. Morva was one of the enemies when I did 0% FE8, Morva was one of the only enemies I, like, made a plan for in advance, because I was like, Morva's kind of hard to kill, so I need to make sure I know how I'm gonna kill Morva. And my answer on that run was a juiced up Garrick crit. Certainly worked. $5, 42. Okay, we can position such that she only gets hit by the axe guys, at least. And the one dragon spear guy, but I'm not that worried about one dragon spear guy. Your plan to kill Court in turn 3 was a success. Very good, very good. Yeah, Corn's a funny boss if you have a lot of flyers, because they definitely expect you to, like, you know, walk all the way around, but you can totally just, like, fly over the water to Corin. Yeah, shooting with Lyn is also a tried and true way of getting through an engaged map quickly. And it works on a heck of a lot of maps. See, bolting is great at infinite range because it's like basically free real estate. It's like damage you get just for existing. Moving here is fine because we have our dancer, so we can always just adjust. So let's just run up and get our Stormbow kill, though. Which I think actually makes it so she can pick up this guy, too. If she uses Nidhogg. Yeah. I didn't use him much this run, but Saleh is one of my favorite Sacred Stones characters. Love me some Saleh. She could be 2 spaces back. So we could go like here. Yeah. And then Erica can just kill that guy. Sick. Oh, good job, Amelia. And she'll be level 20 soon, too. Good for her. Nice. May strike consecutively. How often? I don't know if I should be worried about that or not. Probably should, because she's actually going to get doubled. Let's see, let's just bring Colm up, and he's like fairly likely to be okay. Should we go for the silencer chance? Let's go for the silencer chance. Oh, he didn't get it. I'm surprised that, I guess because weapon triangle, but I'm surprised he went for Erica instead of Colm. Oh, I did not mean to send the Sieglin. I guess the Solar Brand is still fine, but I did not mean to send the Sieglin to the convoy. I'm a little worried about these guys on the right, because they're going to have to face like these guys now too. Yeah, I don't love those previews. Oh, I was really hoping you would crit there, Neimi. I may just have to, like, pick Neimi up and hope that, Amelia is fine. I think she is likely to be fine. But I think she's gonna have to dodge at least one attack. Okay, she's gonna be fine. Okay, and it looks like we're done with that group of reinforcements now, which is good. Nice. Never stop gambling. I feel like if I stopped gambling, I'd have to stop being a Fire Emblem player. What is Fire Emblem if not very low stakes gambling? Every time you see Excalibur, you think about Mage Tobin. I always think it's gonna do a little more damage than it does because, like, I'm expecting the monster effectiveness. Okay, get a Sieglin back out of the convoy, please. I desire Sieglin. Do you somehow still not have S-rank swords? How is that possible? That's crazy. I'm astonished at that. actually not going to run Neimi off too far ahead on her own because I don't trust the reinforcements. Like, what if something spawns on an island with her and nobody's nearby? Alright, just looking at time now, I'm guessing this is actually going to be our second to last Reforged stream. And next stream we'll play like the last, we'll finish up and then start whatever ROM hack I'm going to play next. Which I still have to pick what ROM hack I'm going to play next. I need to give that some thought before next stream. Okay, this guy has 41 attack. Jeepers. He's got no crit. Does Melee have more res than I thought? No, she does have more res than I thought. Good for her. So yeah, she can bait that guy for sure. Does Amelia need to be worried about these guys? Let's check. 24. 22. So no, not really. I wish Lockdown bosses had, like, silly dialogue or something. They just feel sort of like kind of empty bosses without, saying something. Sword Slayer Cyclops, true. Some of the, like, death coils are real enemies, I feel like. Whoa, this one's on fire. Ba ba da ba da ba. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty sure with Colm support she can kill these guys in one round. The power of homies. Is this an FE6 map? I think it's just the same tile set. Is there a siege tome? Yeah, there is. But not for long. I find it a little hard to tell sometimes where the enemy range is and what's just like a red tile. You have a siege tome, Mr. Eyeball? Yeah, you do. Sorry, Mr. Eyeball, I gotta poke ya. Tethys Dance, go, and we'll be able to go back one space. How much damage do you do? 34? Okay, so Neimi doesn't have to worry too much about you guys, because only one of you is going to hit her. Oh, but you've got a Brave Sword. That's messed up. Who gave him a brave sword? Let's just back off then. We'll let our beefy units deal with them. Crazy that my beefy units are Erica and Amelia. Being able to dance your cloaked thief is a funny thing. Erica favoritism on this channel? Would I do such a thing? To be fair, I think this is the only FE8 run I've done on stream where Erica's gotten, like, any favoritism. But I sure did give her a lot. But getting like a major buff plus infinite use Sieglind is a hell of a drug. Nice job, Neimi. I wasn't sure if you were gonna crit, but you did it. Nice. Colm crit too. What a guy. I think we can get this Mogul to move a little bit and then take him out with Tana next turn is the game plan. Oh, Tana can't fly over this. Never mind. There goes that plan. 32. Yeah, we can have time to take care of these guys. Shadow shot. Yeah. So we gotta be a little careful. Imagine getting doubled by a siege tome. I would probably retire from being a Fire Emblem enemy. Neimi doing hit and runs like it's a stealth Skyrim build. You mean every Skyrim build ever? I feel like all of my, whenever I play a Bethesda game, I feel like I eventually slide into being a stealth build. I feel siege tomes should be able to counter other siege tomes, mainly because I think it would be funny. I don't know what I was worried about this siege tome, or this brave bow guy for. He can't even hit anything. I feel like in Bethesda games, it's just one of those things where in every encounter, it, like, makes sense to try stealth, right? Because it's like, okay, if you're gonna, even if you're gonna, like, eventually go in at guns blazing, maybe you get, like, a free stealth attack first, and as a result, your stealth skill goes up, and then you get better at it, and then, like, more and more encounters, you just never, like, run out of your stealth. Or rather, get caught. Lapis gets one shot by berserkers if she gets hit. Is she cooked? I don't know, berserkers are tough and engage. We love to see a halberd with 0% chance to hit. Yeah, and comparing it to initiative is interesting because like the same thing happens in D&D, right? Like even parties that aren't stealthy, I feel like often try to sneak first because like why not? Like if the alternative is running in and attacking them, you might as well try to get the drop on them. If it fails, then you just end up in the position you were gonna be in anyway. I hate halberds after losing an Iron Man to a 4% hit. Which halberd was it that did you in? Maybe we'll finish tonight. This was a quicker one than the last couple. We'll have to see what Strudel did with the last map. Randomized FE8 Erica was a troubadour. I've never done a randomized Iron Man. Maybe I should though, that sounds fun. Like, I have certainly done many randomized FE8 runs, but I've never done one as an Iron Man. Should do another Iron Man on this channel at some point. The two I did were fun. We've done FE8 and FE3 Book 1 because for some reason I really like FE3 Book 1. That game rules. You want to Iron Man a game that really doesn't want to be Iron Man? I mean, good luck to you. 3 houses Iron Man sounds rough. Hi, Rodrigo. I hope you're enjoying your first playthrough of Sacred Stone. Welcome to my favorite Fire Emblem. FE2 Iron Man sounds miserable. Some people would just say FE2 sounds miserable, but not, I will say, I kind of like FE2. I feel like the one thing FE2 has going for it from an Iron Man perspective is at least you get, like, the EXP share, kind of. So like if you have a unit die, your other units aren't like total chumps. Oh, why didn't she, Stormbow? It's probably fine. Yeah, it's fine. Good. I was panicking for a second there. I was like, oh no. Alright, what's been done to the last map? Okay, I mean, maybe not that much. This looks pretty much like what I was expecting. Which is to say this one's gonna be a toughie. Let's get our best utility staves. For I think we will want them. I don't know if we can berserk them, but if we can, that would be cool. Oh, that wasn't the safe space. Oh, good job, Erica. This guy have skills? Yeah, let's deal with him last. How many more hastes we got? I would call that enough. I would say we have enough hastes left. Yeah, I think we're gonna get through this floor just fine. The only concern is this cluster of 3 at the bottom could be a little tricky. But Hasted Erica is pretty jammin'. Oh. I didn't mean it. Let's just move her to safety. Okay, so do you move if I, like, put Erica in your range? Like, if I do this, you're gonna come hit Erica? Yes, good. Kill this one without a use of haste, then. Take this one out the same way. Okay, that gives me an idea for how we're gonna deal with the trio as well. Depending how they aggro, but if, like, if we can pull one forward, here, we can even use the haste. What are we saving it for? Then I think we're in business. So, like, if Erica goes here, Katana behind her to support. Yeah, alright, we should be good. Oh, even easier. I thought they would all aggro together. I think they should all aggro together, because, like, what's the point in making, like, the trio of them if they don't aggro together? What do I think of Duessel? I really like him both as a character and a unit. One of my favorites to use in this game. I also like, I really like kind of older characters. I feel like we don't get a ton of them. Do you only get one Divine Stone for Myr? I think her stone still has limited uses, but Morva drops a stone in this one, so you get another one. Beat this with speed, blessed, cap, strength, warrior, Garcia with a brave bow. Hey, I mean, he is the greatest warrior of all time, right? He's the great Garcia. He's got that name for a reason. I wonder how much health this guy has. use our not our last haste, but probably our last haste for the playthrough. Oh, it's over, dude. Well, we did it. We killed 429 monsters. Well, my friends, thank you for joining me for this playthrough of Sacred Stones Reforged. I really liked it. Oh, is he unlocked? Did they make it so you only have to do it once? Why is this mare invisible? No, looks like we still have to beat it the requisite number of times. Hold up, though. I just want to see if I, like, start the map, is this mare going to be invisible? Oh no, she looks fine. Okay, but thank you all for joining me for Sacred Stones Reforged. I really liked it. I would highly recommend playing it. I'm going to be posting a longer form review of it once I write it and make it. I wanted to wait till I finished everything first. But you can expect a long form review coming out. But spoiler, it's going to be a good one. I really like this hack. You should play it. I'll probably make a community post this week, soliciting ROM hack recommendations, because I think we are going to play another ROM hack, but I haven't settled on which one yet, so keep an eye out for that. Other than that, thank you all for hanging out, and I hope you have a great week.